Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for an integrated response to deal with disasters. Centre says Jal Jeevan Mission achieves 60% coverage milestone. Lok Sabha MP Tokheho Yepthomi urges officers to adapt with change of time and challenges. An Aoleang Festival, premier pre-harvest festival of the Konyaks, celebrated with pomp and traditional fervor. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today called upon the world for an integrated approach to deal with the impact of disasters. Speaking at the 5th edition of the International Conference on Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, ICDRI 2023, Modi said in a closely connected world, the impact of disasters will not just be local, and therefore the response has to be integrated, not isolated. He said that each nation and region faces disasters of different kinds, and societies evolve local knowledge related to infrastructure that can withstand disasters. He noted that while modernizing infrastructure, such knowledge needs to be used intelligently, and modern technology with local insights can be great for resilience. Modi informed that over 40 countries have become part of the CDRI, and the conference is becoming an important platform as it involves both advanced and developing economies, large and small countries, as well as global institutions, domain experts, and the private sector. The central government has said that 60% of rural households in the country have access to clean drinking water through taps. Jal Shakti Ministry said that more than 155,000 villages in the country have so far reported Har Ghar Jal. It added that over 11 crore, 66 lakh rural households have now been provided tap water supply in their homes. The ministry said Gujarat, Telangana, Goa, Haryana, Punjab, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Daman and Diu, and Datra, Nagar Haveli and Puducherry have reported 100% coverage. Lok Sabha MP Tokheho Yepthomi has urged officers to adapt with change of time and challenges. He was addressing the District Development Coordination and Monitoring Committee (DISHA) meeting at Newland yesterday. Noting that DISHA was set up to monitor the efficient and time-bound development of centrally sponsored schemes in the state, Yepthomi encouraged all departments to coordinate and identify villages as well as beneficiaries for effective implementation of the schemes. He also directed the officers to sensitize the public to ensure that development reaches the grassroots level. During the meeting, presentations on implementation of central schemes during 2018 to 2022 was given by different departments, and various schemes and implementation in the district were also discussed. The Aoleang Festival, the premier pre-harvest festival of the Konyak Naga tribe, was celebrated with pomp and traditional fervor. Young and old, dressed in beautiful traditional attires, joined in the festivity, including the other Naga tribes. Speaking as the chief guest at the Konyak Aoleang Datem 2023, organized by Konyak Union Kohima and hosted by Mopung Hong Kong Union Kohima at Naga Heritage Village, Kisama, Minister for Tourism and Higher Education, Demchen Imnalong said, Aoleang Festival is not just a festival of the Konyak tribe, but it is the festival for all the Nagas. He therefore called for a united and inclusive Nagaland and for the journey together, not exclusively, but inclusively, to build and help each other and suggest each other and commit for each other. Along said, today Nagas, both young and old, understand and want to live unitedly. He added that there may be differences in the respective cultures, habits and taste among Naga tribes. However, we are one people. The State Tourism Minister viewed that one of the habits of the Nagas is that we demand instead of suggesting, and while we talk about our rights, yet we are not inclusive. He also said Nagas need to aspire for togetherness and said the inclusiveness of the Aoleang Festival should be a message to all the Naga tribes. The minister expressed optimism that Nagas have the chance and the privilege to aspire for its works and to aspire for a developed and prosperous Nagaland, which will include all the tribes of Nagaland. MLA A. Nemne Konyak spoke on the significance of the festival. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. In a special series, All India Radio brings you excerpts from the Prime Minister's Man Ki Baat.
This is how our Prime Minister connects with millions of countrymen with the program Man Ki Baat, aired on the last Sunday of every month on All India Radio. This series, which started on October 3rd, 2014, will complete its 100th episode in April 2023. In the 40th episode of this special program, let's listen to those excerpts of the Prime Minister in which he spoke about providing affordable medicines to the people through the Jan Aushadhi Yojana. The Prime Minister has invariably tried to strike a chord in the hearts of the masses in the Man Ki Baat program. He has also tried to apprise the people of those schemes of the government which can bring about a change in the lives of the poor. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana is one such, about which he spoke in the Man Ki Baat program broadcast on 28th January 2018.
जन औषधि केंद्रों पर मिलने वाली दवाएं बाजार में बिकने वाली ब्रांडेड दवाइयों से लगभग 50% से 90% तक सस्ती हैं। इससे जन सामान्य, विशेषकर प्रतिदिन दवाएं लेने वाले वरिष्ठ नागरिकों की बहुत आर्थिक मदद होती है, बहुत बचत होती है। इसमें खरीदी जाने वाली जेनेरिक दवाएं वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के तय स्टैंडर्ड के हिसाब से होती हैं। यही कारण है कि अच्छी क्वालिटी की दवाएं सस्ते दाम पर मिल जाती हैं।
The special Man Ki Baat series can be heard every day in the morning and evening bulletins. 4 Naga frontal organizations have jointly implored upon the international community to humanly intervene in the alleged violations of human rights in Nagaland. In a joint statement today, Tokheho Naga Mothers Association, Naga Students Federation and Naga People's Movement for Human Rights also showed that the Nagas' legitimate political, social, economic and religious rights as enshrined in the United Nations Declaration on Human Rights of Indigenous People be recognized. The Naga bodies recalled that a framework agreement 2015 was signed by representatives of the Government of India and the Naga people as the basis to work out a political agreement to resolve the armed confrontation. However, they claimed that a political resoluteness, honourable approach and guarantee on the centre's part remained a dangerous doubt even after almost a decade. Urging the Government of India to stop its militarization, the 4 Naga bodies insisted that the Indo-Naga political conflict cannot be solved militarily but politically. They appealed the Government of India to honour its word in the agreement and accordingly resolve the Indo-Naga political impasse. Advisor for Transport and Technical Education, Demjan Menba, has stressed on the importance of technical education in Nagaland. Speaking at his felicitation program held by the Department of Technical Education yesterday, Demjan Menba said, technical education plays a vital role in creating employability opportunities for diploma pass-out students. He urged the department to apply critical thought process while planning and executing various programs to achieve larger goals. The advisor also called on the department to focus more on research and development, placement of students and partnering with private players. Centre has disbursed an amount of 30 crore rupees to the beneficiaries during 2022-23 under PLI scheme for drones and drone components. Civil Aviation Ministry said that to promote the indigenous drone industry, the government notified the production-linked incentive scheme for drones and drone components in September 2021. The coverage of the scheme also includes developers of drone-related software. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for an integrated response to deal with disasters. Centre says Jal Jeevan Mission achieves 60% coverage milestone. Lok Sabha MP Tokheho Yepthomi urges officers to adapt with change of time and challenges. An Aoleang Festival, premier pre-harvest festival of the Konyaks, celebrated with pomp and traditional fervor. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.